economies and the deadly alliance of the elite. The greatest tragedy of nations standing at the crossroads of history is not a scarcity of resources or depleted treasuries. The ultimate tragedy occurs when their guardians, their judges, and their rulers forge a sinister network that eats away at the very foundations of the state like termites. No economic formula, no theoretical model, and no textbook principle can reshape a nation's destiny as long as the ruling elite occupying the corridors of power remain blinded by insatiable greed. When a society's judicial pen bows in subservience at the doorstep of the powerful instead of dispensing justice, when every bureaucrat becomes a henchman for tyrants rather than a servant of the people, and when gun-wielding generals forget their oath to protect borders and succumb to the lethal allure of commissions, plots, and commercial empires, it becomes impossible to take the economy off the ventilator. In such a setup, accountability is nothing but a sham, a political spectacle designed not to eradicate corruption, but to oust old thieves just to clear the seat for new plunderers. Every newly arriving savior proves to be a bigger wheeler-dealer than the last, because they thrive and grow by sucking the blood of this very rotten system. This greed does not stop here. When the mouths of these institutions get tasted to the blood of foreign masters' dollars and overseas commissions, they bargain away the entire state. The public gasps in starvation, mothers throw their children into ovens out of desperation, and youth commit suicide with degrees in their hands, yet not a single scratch touches the privileges of this sacred elite sitting in their palatial islands. For them, the law is merely a nose of wax, which they can twist in favor of their own interests whenever and wherever they please. Mark these words. This addiction to corruption, passed down through generations into the very veins of the system, cannot be eliminated by any election, speech, or temporary amendment. This cancer is now at its final stage. The cure for this malignancy is not conventional bandaging, but a ruthless, throbbing public operation that tears apart this deadly alliance of the elite from its roots. Either the masses must awaken to sweep this exploitative system away in the deluge of a violent revolution, or this homeland will become paralyzed and buried forever in the graveyard of history. The time is no longer for compromise, it is for the decisive battle.